This is the day our God has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Today we are making history in Atlanta because the Association of Roman Catholic Women Priests is ordaining 6 women. Diane Dougherty will be ordained a priest. Barbara Duff, Debra Meyers, Joeleane Presley, Irene Scaramazza, and Rosemarie Smead will be ordained deacons. These 6 courageous women stand on the margins with us to serve God's people in an inclusive Catholic church where all are welcome to receive sacraments. As we gather around Holy Wisdom's banquet table to feast on the bread of life and to savor the wine of abundant love, we are blessed to be in this sacred space, the First Metropolitan Community Church. Thank you. Like Deacon Phoebe, an influential leader in the early church, and St. Mary of Magdala, apostle to the apostles, and Apostle Junia, a co-worker and partner with Paul in preaching the gospel, these women have been called by the risen Christ to go and tell the good news of gospel equality. For some, like the hierarchy, women priests are a revolution. For millions of Catholics, we are a holy shakeup whose time has come. The Catholic Church should follow the example of Jesus, who called both men and women as disciples and treated them as equals and partners in the gospel. In Luke chapter 8, verses 1 to 3, we learn that among his disciples were Mary of Magdala, Joanna, Susanna, and many more. Now, just how many sermons have you heard about the women who bankrolled Jesus' ministry? Now, however, change is in the air and all over the airwaves. On September 18th, at the International Congress of Coptic Studies, Professor Karen King, a historian at Harvard Divinity School, reported that a 4th century dated papyrus refers to Jesus' wife and states that, quote, "She will be able to be my disciple," end of quote. According to all 4 Gospels, Mary of Magdala is the only person described as present at both the cross and the tomb. The Gospel of John portrays a close relationship between Mary of Magdala and Jesus. When the other disciples come and go, Mary stays nearby weeping. In an age where a woman's word was suspect, the risen Christ appears first to Mary of Magdala, not to Peter, and calls her to be the apostle to the apostles, to proclaim the good news of the resurrection, the central belief of Christianity. Like Mary, women today are being called to preach the good news that Christ is risen and continues to rise up in God's people for justice, liberation, and new life. Amen.